while since we're in Britain with
now this asshole.
Yeah.
After that, the reason for that, arguably.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Right. You know, you see a British kid beating up a Syrian refugee, and you wonder where do they get that? Where, you know, I understand the idea of teen angst and difficulty and social problems and this and that, but how do they get the notion that that's the outlet? To go find a kid who's gone through God knows what kind of hell, who represents no threat to you, and just beat them up as a way of getting your frustration out. Where do they get that idea? Well, here's a suggestion. You know, I can only imagine what it's like to live in a country with a total moron, bigoted a-hole as one of your top public officials. But here is Boris Johnson.
Before meeting up with the economy minister, the foreign secretary has to do a quick bit of filming for his official Twitter feed.
Okay, yeah. Hi folks, Boris Johnson, Foreign Secretary. I'm here in Lisbon, in Portugal, to celebrate what is the oldest alliance and friendship in diplomatic history. Going back to 1386, going forward through the Napoleonic Wars, through to the Second World War, when of course this was a place that was, I'm trying to think what happened in the Second World War. What did we do in the Second World War? It was neutral, wasn't it? The Azores, what did we do in the Azores?
Pause it for a second. Okay, so it's funny, but it's also what an a-hole. But all right, continue.
Hi folks, I'm Boris Johnson, I'm the Foreign Secretary. I'm here in Lisbon. Portugal is our fourth biggest trading partner.
Trading partner, we are Portugal's fourth largest. Portugal is not our fourth largest.
Okie dokie. Hi folks, Boris Johnson, I'm here in Lisbon. James Bond himself was said to have been born in Estoril. And today...
James Bond. See, he wasn't born.
Well, you can't put one thing in my brain.
No, I know. The idea for James Bond was born. The idea for James Bond was born.
Boy, I'll tell you something. He is... James Bond, incidentally, was a book character written by Ian Fleming.
Yeah, that's what MI6 wants you to think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, brilliant.
It's a great friendship. It's a great partnership. It's built on shared values, and we're going to take it forward. All right? Good.
Thank you. There you go. Mic off.
The tyranny of the Twitter feed is relentless.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go.
The
tyranny of the massive asshole is relentless.
How did the BBC get this video?
It's, you know, they were shooting it. They were doing a documentary about him, and they probably have the politicians in Britain are probably just not as handled, and they don't set certain terms. I bet they will in the future.
Well, that's true, but I mean, also in general, I mean, actually, when we look at like really direct analogs to Trump, I mean, Berlusconi's an obvious one, but Boris Johnson's another guy that was treated like a joke and was great at doing TV hits and great at playing this like,
right.
I'm a buffoonish aristocrat. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? And he also was given this like, essentially like, you know, tabloid pass in the British press and helped build this brand where he, you know, Mayor of London, Foreign Secretary, advocate of very far right politics.